Bowler Inferno, and then crossbow.
Right. Let's take game 1 here. Patriots34. Actually, neither of them open with their crossbow deck.
Wow.
So let's get...
I feel like it's the Wild West, and they're keeping their revolvers in their holster.
Yeah,
and they're just waiting to see.
Well, we saw last week how Bacalol wanted to go into game 3, the deciding game 3, with his trusty double prince deck up. So I wonder if both of them open with their alternates, because whether or not they win or lose in game 1, they want the Expo to sort of be the decider.
Yes, let's see.
This will be a tough one. I'm not exactly sure who to favor here, because Minor Poison should be really good against the Rocket Cycle deck because, well, I don't know, because the Rocket Cycle deck can always defend against Minor. You just defend the whole time. Yeah. But then again, like, if they try to spend a lot of elixir on a Rocket, you can just go like Mini P.E.K.K.A. guards Minor and come in with a pretty threatening 10 elixir push, actually. This Patriots deck does have a good way to push, right?
It's going to have to come down to how do you spend the combination of your Skeletons, your Ice Wizard, and your Fireball or Mini P.E.K.K.A., right? How are you going to play around with these cards? It's almost more important than the Rocket.
Yeah. And actually, another thing that's worth mentioning is this is a clan grudge match. TurtwigData is a member of Reddit Alpha, trying to claim Reddit Alpha's 4th SuperMagicalCup championship of the season. We have, what was it, Woody, Marcel P, and, oh my god, I'm forgetting it. Oh god, how can I forget? Bacalol have all won SuperMagicalCup so far. Or is it Marcus35? No, okay, sorry.
Marcus35
is in Clash Wars.
Yes.
And Clash Wars is Patriots34's clan. So we have Clash Wars versus Reddit Alpha fighting to keep racking up the wins between these major tournament clans.
And individually, Patriots34, the pressure is on because he is...
He could be the first 2-time champion in a single season.
He could make history.
Ooh, TurtwigData trying to become a first-time champion. Patriots trying to become the first 2-time seasonal champion.
He can make history, and that would solidify Patriots as probably, and I think he's already demonstrated a lot of it, but probably become one of the most consistent, solid tournament performers. I mean, Patriots34 has had back-to-back great performances in the SuperMagicalCup.
Again, I think this would be his, I mean, this is definitely his, at least his 3rd top 8. It might be his 4th top 8. A very Woody-like performance, given that we've actually had a little bit of absence of Woody this season.
Yes.
Woody's been off casting some of these other events, hasn't quite, made it out to as many of these, so his record of top 4s in a season could be broken by Patriots. So Turtwig starts off with a Rocket.
A lot of damage done by Patriots already, though, and it's kind of what we were talking about with.
And he drops.
You're gonna need to do. Oh my god.
Turtwig can rocket. He can mirror the Rocket. He just rocketed. So Patriots drops the Elixir Collector, and Turtwig opts to not mirror the Rocket. Okay. It's interesting.
I think he's scared of getting punished. Possibly.
You're right, because that is a 2 elixir disadvantage. Like, even if you go, oh, well, Elixir Collector makes 7 pumps, he did only spend 5 for it, right? So if you spend 7 to stop 5. I think I might have gone for that, though. Like, what's the point of having 2 rockets?
So he rocketed. The tower, and also not necessarily going to shut down.
Sure.
It's going to be a lot of lost elixir for him.
Right.
So I think he's just a little bit scared, especially because he took so much damage to start out.
And I think this Ice Wizard is going to end up killing, the Mini P.E.K.K.A. So this Ice Wizard, now 2 of Patriots' Ice Wizards have actually gotten through and done a pretty decent amount of damage.
The interesting thing is, Turtwig is actually not that far from taking that tower on the right side, and I think that will do it.
It's going to get zapped, it gets cleaned up, the guards help, but that Mini P.E.K.K.A. I think is going to die to the tower anyways. Guards get turned around by Ice Wizard.
But look at that elixir disadvantage. Having to fireball the collectors and also use the rocket on the tower back-to-back spells is much more of an all-in move.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And oh man, the Miner gets pushed off by the bowler to prevent that damage there. This game's very tied here with 45 seconds to go. And since both have a lot of reach via their spells, miners, zaps, that kind of stuff.
Wow, that is, you just give him an excuse to use a rocket.
That's true. Oh, you're right, because the Inferno Tower is a really bad play against the rocket deck. You almost never want to cast that card. You've been better off casting like Ice Wizard or something behind your King Tower. But actually, you know what? It's hard for him to play his troops behind King Towers because they get rocketed, right?
Yes.
So you can't actually play an Ice Wizard behind a King Tower because that just gets rocketed all the same. Oh my god, so this tower goes down to under 600 health.
Yes. I think right now, Turtwig wants to save his rocket for everything. I think that was a mistake, actually.
He could have done it in overtime. We're going into overtime here.
TurtwigData, no!
What's happening?
Oh my god!
He
chooses the fireball.
He's got to move. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. He has 3 minutes of double elixir to go for this. Why is he? What's he doing here?
No! And the miner pops up. He's going to be able to defend that with skeletons. The bowler on the other side is going to throw his boulder across. But that Ice Wizard has done so much damage.
Yeah, I think he just thought that his tower... The Ice Wizard we're talking about. You can't really... You can't...
Yes.
Rocket prevents your opponents from being able to invest their elixir really well.
Push it back
miner
into the
poison
skeleton.
comes down.
But that King Tower is actually getting really low.
Yeah, and 2 minutes and 20 seconds of double elixir means that like you can cast 3 poisons over the next 2
aggressive
minutes
bowler.
sure.
If it locks onto the tower, this could be it. It could.
Oh my god! What a game!
The set is falling apart. I got too excited.
Oh my god! Whoo hoo hoo! And that means, what does that mean? Oh god! Oh god! Let me turn this thing screen blocker back on. So, Patriots34 takes game 1. Oh my god! Knocking everything over, screwed up everything. Oh my god! Oh god! Here we go. Expo against the Rocket Cycle. Wait, hold on. So yeah, TurtwigData just lost with the Rocket Cycle. Patriots has to switch to his Expo deck. Whew.
Oh man, that sucks that Twitch is having...
Oh my god, let's take a quick breather there to catch up. It looks like Twitch is having some problems.
Dang. Definitely recommend watching this game on YouTube.
Wow, what's going on, Twitch? Oh my god. Okay, so here we go.
Great, I had 99 problems, now it's 100.
So we're going to keep Bowler up there for TurtwigData in game 2. And we're going to get the Expo going here. So Patriots has to switch decks. Turtwig opts to stick with his deck. So here we go. Oh my god. Whoa. So if we learned anything from the Hog Rocket deck, TurtwigData should be using his rocket on the Expos in order to break up those Expo placements before they get too set up. Patriots... Man, I don't even, you know what, let's just watch. I have no idea how this game could possibly play out. Who has any experience with Expo Lightning versus Rocket Cycle Mirror, right? Like, what a weird matchup. Let's get into this.
All right. Let's take a walk. Let's take a watch, rather. Whew. Yes, these will be uploaded to YouTube. And the full VOD of the tournament, of course, available.
Of course, yeah. It's unfortunate that Twitch is having some server issues. It's because the SuperMagicalCup is just so popular. So that was a 5-for-5 trade to start the game off. The Mini P.E.K.K.A plus Ice Spirit trade to the bowler totally evenly. Nothing really takes any damage. Oops. No, both Fire Spirits go in and help weaken that Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Mini P.E.K.K.A will hit the tower for some damage, so it forces Patriots to play the guards or else take a big swing. Yeah. And here comes the Expo locked in.
Will he rocket it?
I don't think that skeleton's kind of... I mean, it's just a way to cycle, I guess. Oh, then he gets the rocket in play, and the rocket takes it out. Some good damage, though. I mean, he did get a little bit of damage. Yeah. The nice thing is that TurtwigData's deck relies on rocketing your tower so much that forcing him to rocket Expos... Is great. Yeah. Yeah, buys you a lot of time.
It's really, really great. All right, Turtwig. Bowler in the back. Patriots doesn't have crossbow in rotation. He's going to put the Inferno Tower in anticipation of the bowler making it across, but that does give Turtwig the opportunity to play something like skeletons in front. And he does. Wow, the Fire Spirits got handled by that bowler pretty handily. And I think that's going to kill the Inferno Tower, but guards.
And here comes the Expo down. Expo, this time we don't see that rocket. Oh, he does have rocket. TurtwigData does have rocket. Opts not to play because he realizes he needs the rocket so much.
He's going to try to,
Actually, I think it's good that the Mini P.E.K.K.A. Gets caught by the other one, and now the bowler. But actually, big advantage here. I think TurtwigData was smart there. Like, he didn't rocket it, which is the easy solution. Yes. And he's rewarded for it by actually having this bowler attack the tower and get some damage in there. God. And of course, he has rocket free if he needs to do it.
Yep. How is he going to find the excuse, though? Where is he going to find the excuse to rocket? I think that right there is one. Yeah.
So he gets another rocket in, but again, he needs that rocket for the Expo. And actually, I think the best time to set up your Expo would be right after that rocket's in the air, right?
I think it goes both ways. The best time to use a
Oh,
rocket
mirrored
is
rocket! Oh, and he doesn't get the Inferno Tower as well. If I mean, you couldn't have possibly aimed that, right? Because the Inferno Tower wasn't down yet.
Yeah.
But theoretically, that thing would have come down.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good response. Nice fireball in the spirits.
And he took out 3 elixir worth of cards there. So
it's near lethal. Yeah. I would say save all your rockets defensively for now until overtime.
Yeah, that's a good point because he just needs the 10 elixir.
Yep. Don't make the same mistake you made last match.
Very good point. Yeah, totally.
Save all your rockets for defense until overtime, and then do all in. Yeah, that's a free fireball right there as the Inferno Tower comes down. Right. He can definitely win this. Fireball the tower. Yeah. Rocket. Do it.
You think? Okay, so I think he's got. Oh, I see. Fireballs. Oh, and he gets the expo in as well. So if he can, as long as he doesn't full die to this thing, it's okay.
Yes.
Wow, that lightning was a little greedy on Patriots side, but I think he realized this is a life or death situation for him.
Well played.
He knows he's in rock. He thinks he's dead now.
Yep.
And yeah, he's got to play. You got to defend the bowler, which ties up your elixir and keeps it off of the other side.
Yes.
Wow, yeah, Patriots. Wow, he felt the pain of everyone else. That mirror rocket has finished so many games today.
Yeah. Fireball, rocket is a 1,100 damage combo.
Wow.
At least. I think it's 1,200.
It's more. It's. Oh yeah, you're right. So we go to a game 3 here, the deciding game 3, and who would have guessed that it would be a Expo log mirror match.
2 very different Expo decks too.
You're right though. Yeah, the supporting cards are very different. Even though they both run double spirits, log, Expo, the other 4 cards I believe are and Inferno. They're 3 cards alike and then 3 cards different. The 3 cards difference being Lightning versus Fireball, Mini P.E.K.K.A versus Lumberjack, and is it Bowler versus Guards?
Yeah.
So let's put up some of the differences here. They're both Expo decks. We know that much.
Yes.
The red deck has Bowler, and the blue deck has, we don't have Lightning, but we can do Inferno. Oh, they both have Inferno Tower. Mini P.E.K.K.A maybe? Guards?
Yeah.
Guards have actually been pretty useful in terms of soaking damage and then getting in there.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, I think it would be Lightning because that's going to be a very big card to employ against kind of Lumberjack and whatever else. But really, against a Bowler, it's not necessarily that great, but it will take down the Expo by a lot of health.
Yeah, you're right. And the Lightning actually might be better because depending on the placement, you could probably hit the tower and the Expo. I think the difference there is if the Expo is placed right on the path or 1 square off the path because of the way the circle can kind of barely reach. All right, well, let's get into this. The deciding game 3, the Expo mirror match between Patriots34 and TurtwigData that we all agreed that we would see at the start of the game.
Boy, TurtwigData.
And what's cool about this is both of these people are experienced Expo players, and I bet you if anyone has experience in Expo mirror matches, it's these 2.
Yeah.
Probably might even favor TurtwigData because TurtwigData plays in a clan, Reddit Alpha, with a lot of siege players in it.
Yep. This 3 elixir is going to do handily against guards. Didn't really need it, but it was just a cycle.
Oh, man. Bowler, I actually think Bowler could be, TurtwigData. Being able to, Bowler's kind of like a weak version of Royal Giant, right? It's not exactly the Royal Giant in terms of countering mortars and Expos, but it does a pretty good impression, right?
Yeah.
And I think having the Bowler there, I don't know if you can necessarily throw your bowlers away on defense. I think he needs to be holding his Bowler for these exact moments.
Oh, interesting. He plays a crossbow to defend the crossbow.
They are going to pretty much duel each other. Oh, wow.
Okay.
I mean, that works, right? They're really no different from any other card where they'll trade with each other in that regard. So, sometimes you defend Mini P.E.K.K.A with Mini P.E.K.K.A, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you used the log to defend the fire spirits, but I guess every damage counts, right? In a siege matchup, every single tiny bit of damage.
They really need to be thinking about how can Patriots make an excuse to use lightning on the tower, right?
I actually, again, TurtwigData I feel like is using his cards in sort of a weird setup. I think I would rather have that Lumberjack on defense, defending my Expo rather than attacking with it. But I wonder if they both realize as Expo dual decks, they're going to be, they're going to try to outsmart each other and maybe play a little more beatdowny than they would normally play.
Yes. All right. Second crossbow can be placed here. I think he should just use lightning as a response to the crossbow drop.
Sure.
Or even that. If he places a crossbow, lightning it. Okay, it's going to be Ice Spirit Lumberjack. Lumberjack is really good against guards.
Oh, blocks it.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no, not looking good here. The Expo locks on with over half health, and he's got a fireball in order to get it out. But again, TurtwigData probably wants to use
Oh,
his fireball.
psych.
Wow.
There's another one.
Because it had been up for so long.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you want as the bowler. The problem is he had the Inferno Tower this time.
Nice.
Oh, taking out the Ice Spirit is a game
Oh,
changer, really.
no. It's really starting to hurt.
This might be it. I think, when both decks have the ability to take a tower down from 100 to 0, and with one setup Expo, whoever can sort of position and jockey and get that full health Expo out is going to win. And I really like that Patriots is, I think,
He has lightning, and he's going to spend it. He's going to take down the Inferno Tower, play a card to defend.
Oh, no. Ice Spirit does jump in.
Oh, play another card. No, play another card. No. No, he didn't play a card. He didn't play a card. There's 8 seconds left.
And Patriots is
going to
5 seconds from being the 2-time champion. He's got it. 2, 1. Hooray!
Patriots34 is a 2-time SuperMagicalCup winner in the same season.
And really not that far apart if you think about it.